The SWOT analysis technique may help you to understand an organization from the outside and from the inside so you can take better decisions. The SWOT word comes from an acronym. The S means strengths, W means weaknesses, O for opportunities, and T for threats. For the first step, where you're going to create a diagnostic, you must create a matrix 2 by 2. In this small matrix, you are going to see your whole organization or your whole situation in a single sheet. In the top of the matrix, you are going to write strengths and weaknesses in the first two cells, and in the bottom cells, you are going to write opportunities and threats. In the top of this matrix, you are going to write the target organization. What I call here an organization may be the whole company, or maybe just a section or a department of a company, or in some other case, a process or a service served by your company, or your project, or any initiative, any enterprise, anything you want to analyze. The scope you are going to use in a SWOT matrix may depend on your situation. The important thing is that you know what is inside the scope and what is outside the scope. That is what the target organization means. What is your scope of analysis? The next step is start to fulfill this matrix. Think in this matrix that the two columns in your left, this side, they are going to talk about stuff that helps you to achieve your goals or the goals of your organization. And the other two columns from your right are the weaknesses and threats, or something that hamper to achieve your goals or the goals of your organization. When you look in this matrix, looking for the rows, the first row is about the internal source, attributes of your organizations that help you or hamper you to achieve your goals. And in the bottom row, you are going to target external source, attributes of the environment, not internal from your organization, but for the environments that helps you or that harms you to achieve your goals. Let me show you a little list of questions that may help you to fulfill this matrix. For the first cell, in the strengths, the questions you may use to identify strengths are: what's your greatest skill? What are you good on? What is our competitive advantage? What differentiates us from our competitors? And what is good and deserves to be preserved? These are your strengths. In the cell of the weaknesses, the questions you will use to identify them are: what is our greatest weaknesses? What must be changed? What is the biggest complaint of our customers? Looking from outside of our company, what do your customers see and what are they complaining about? Usually the complaints of our customers points to your greatest weaknesses, stuffs that you have to change. What's bad? What needs to be changed? In the next cell, we are going to look for the opportunities. The questions here are: what is happening around us that could help us or that should help us, or what can we use to help us to achieve our goals? Are there innovations that can be explored? Technical innovations, market innovations, new markets, new technology, new methods, stuff that other companies are using that we could use also, and probably make our offers or our strengths stronger, our weaknesses smaller. Is there a new or expanding market? Is there any other market that you are not selling today that you could sell or could offer some of your products, or some source of differentiation of your products and enhance your sales? See that in this cell of the opportunity cells, we are not looking for ourselves. We are not looking about what our company is doing, but we are looking in the environment, trying to understand what can we use from the environment that could help us to achieve our goals. It's an external point of view, not an internal point of view. The same external point of view we are going to use in the last cell, that is the threats. The questions here are, what could be a problem for us in the future? What's happening outside of our company that could bring us problem, like economics problem or environmental problems? Is there a lack of a resource coming over? Some legal question that's changing? Be aware of what's happening around you that could harm your goals. What changes, legal, economic, markets, could affect us negatively? Are there elections coming over? Is there a change in the government or change in the market coming? What problems can we foresee? In the cell of the threats, you are looking for outside of our company and looking for stuff that could hamper you to achieve your goals. After finishing the diagnosis phase of the SWOT analysis, we are going to pass over to the analysis phase. In the analysis phase, we are going to transform each cell of that matrix in a column or a row. Like here, we are going to take the opportunities, it's going to be the first column. The threats, the second column. Strengths, the first row, and weaknesses, the second row. Now we are going to cross those components, trying to find ideas or initiatives we can use to help our company or to enhance our business capability. These ideas or initiatives is what we call strategies. Strategies to make your company better, to make your company achieve your goals. And when we cross opportunities and strengths, I'm going to create strategies SO, threats and strengths strategy ST, opportunities and weaknesses strategies WO, and strategies and threats strategies WT. In each cell of this table, we also have questions that may help you to fulfill the table. For example, in the strategies SO, the question to help you is, how can our strength be used to exploit potential opportunities? For example, imagine your company have a strength that is your employees like to study. And there is an opportunity you saw in the market. There is a good training company offering nice course about business analysis. So you can use your strength, the likeness of your team to study, and cross it with the opportunity with the good company offering business analysis training, so your team is going to be better prepared for the work. In the next cell of this matrix, we are crossing strengths with threats. And the question here is, how can we use our strengths to ward off potential threats? For example, imagine we have a strength that is the mood, organizational mood. People are very happy. And a threat is the turnover. There is the risk of losing our employees for a competitor. May we use the nice mood in your company to retain employees and don't lose them for the competitor? Another question is, can the threats become opportunities? Let's imagine that you look for the threats with a different point of view. We told about the turnover. There is a high turnover in the market. Employees are changing from company to company. May I look for that as an opportunity? Can I bring new talents to our company? How can we conquer the best talents available in the marketing to our team? Trying to change the point of view, you can change a threat and see it as an opportunity. In the next cell, we have strategies WO, or weaknesses crossing with opportunities. Questions here are, can the group use an opportunity to eliminate or mitigate our weaknesses? Let's suppose one of our weaknesses is that the technology of our product is obsolete. It's an old technology. And an opportunity we find in the market is that there are new technologies available. Can we use those new technologies to rebuild our product, turning it even better than it was before? Next question. Does the opportunity warrant the development of new capabilities? May I use those opportunities to develop a capability or something that we were weak on and try to make us stronger? And in the last cell of this matrix, we have strategies WT, or weaknesses with threats. This is the worst cell because we are uniting the bad with the bad. Questions here are going to make you think if it's worth it to continue working in this business. Can we restructure to avoid the threats? Should we consider leaving this business? At some points, some business are not worth it to invest in anymore. This cell makes you think if it's not time for a retirement or a retirement of your business. The SWOT analysis technique may help you to see your company as a whole in a single sheet of paper or in two single sheets of papers. In the first one, you are going to create a diagnostic where you see your strengths, weaknesses, what is the opportunities and threats that's going around you. And with those informations in hand, just after that, you create a list of strategies of what initiatives could your organization do to enhance your business. This technique may help you to think strategically, see the whole and take decisions just after that and create strategies that can help you to achieve the goals of your business.